Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Slime Rancher 2. Today, our main goal is to pop the 2 remaining Gordos in the game. We have a boom Gordo over that way, and then way down here, we have ourselves a flutter Gordo. Those are the 2 that we have left. Besides that, we have popped every single Gordo in the last episode that was still sort of hanging around. Before we do any of that, of course, I need to focus on a couple things, but I figure what I'll do for the most part is scoop up a bunch of normal hens for the boom. I think that's what they'll like the most out of what I have currently, so we'll work on something like that first, because a lot of you let me know that it's either 50 of any type of food or 25 of their favorite, which I just don't think I have that many of the briar hens at the moment, and I like to give those to the ones that I actually, have here. But I did a lot of stuff between episodes to really prepare for the fact that, we're sort of really filling up on everything. We got as much food as we can get in there right now. So I think everybody should be fine. As you can see, we've earned a lot of money between episodes, about 93,551. So for the flutters though, that's gonna be a little bit more involved, as you can see. We'll just have to run around and try to find more of the pollen or whatever is the nectar. Unfortunately, there's no way to farm it. A lot of you have recommended that. I think we've already tried it, but it just doesn't work. You try to put the nectar in there and it doesn't grow. So you need to find it out in the Starlight Strand, so we'll work on that afterwards. And when it comes to Rainbow Fields, we're actually done everything here. We found everything we can. So I'll also be trying to do some of that in today's episode. If we can find some more collectibles and stuff, that would always be good. But it's mostly right now just focused on the Gordos. Okay, so I finally made it to the big boom Gordo here in the Ember Valley, and we're just gonna toss in a bunch of hens. I have some other stuff here too if it really needs it, but for right now, of course, his primary food is meat, so hopefully this will keep it nice and happy. I don't know if we fed it at all last episode, so it might need a little bit more than what we have for it here, but it shouldn't be too bad just to run around and find a little bit extra, because it is definitely close. Because I think we just fed it 43, 44, something around there. So I just need to keep finding some more hens around. Hopefully we can do that. Obviously I found a couple along the way, so it wasn't too bad. They gotta be around somewhere. I'm also trying to just find whatever extra collectibles. Like I have a lot of lava dust sort of waiting around for us, so I wanna make the most of that. But I needed to explore this area anyways, because there are actually still 9 more pods to find somewhere in the Ember Valley. I know, of course, a couple of them are going to be behind the boom Gordo, so not trying to get too overwhelmed with, finding them, but hopefully over time we can stumble across a couple more. We just need to, at least right now, find a couple more sources of meat. So they gotta be around somewhere. All right then, so I'm floating back over, oh gosh, getting burned up a little bit, but I'm running back over now. As you can see, I think I have enough. So we'll toss these over to our friend. And oh, there we go. Boom, and look at that, a ton of boom ports everywhere. And more than that, look at this place, whoa. So there's a lot going on here. There's these weird sort of lights. Oh, hey, and there's you. This is another GG log. This gate is still sealed too, so I really must have been the first to enter since it was abandoned. It was here that I had my first doubts. I thought I was talking to engineers, problem solvers, people who could fix what I found. But once we left the labyrinth and met up here, I saw they were smiling. They were excited at the sight of opportunity. The company had sent their money people, not engineers. I don't think they had even considered stabilization. It wasn't long before it all collapsed. Oh, okay, so there was more than just them here. Interesting, and look at this, we got 1 pod there. That's gonna have something. Whoa, it's a diamond, all right. I mean, I'll take the diamond. I was not expecting a strange diamond. I thought it was gonna be a blueprint. What do we have in this one then? It's going to be the Ember Valley Portal, a teleporter that hacks the ancient warp network on Rainbow Island. Okay, allowing one-way travel to Ember Valley. That sounds really useful actually, so maybe I'll have to set that up somewhere. I don't exactly know how that works, but definitely sounds interesting. So we'll get that figured out soon. I think that's basically all that there is around here, but still 2 more pods means we're at 17 out of 24. We have 7 more to find somewhere out here in Ember Valley. But for right now, I think we have a good chunk of stuff that we probably wanna head home and cache this stuff in. If I see any more pods along the way, I'll definitely grab them, but I think either later in today's episode or an upcoming episode, that'll be my main focus, is just finding whatever collectibles I might have missed. But for right now, I need to go home with all the stuff we got. I don't wanna end up losing this stuff, so I don't know. This teleporter isn't really so useful to get to from here. I might just wanna run back to the normal one. I don't know if I found this log yet. I'm way up here. There was the Largo, or the Gordo. I don't think I have. I never managed to conclude if the Prisma waves caused all this lava to erupt to the surface but I believe it did. The rainbow grass and iridescent rocks, all lovely to see, and the ecosystem seems to coexist with it to some degree, but this lava, this is the breaking point. My guess is it started like it always does. It creeps up a few degrees over the years and you hardly notice, and then one day you realize you're cooking. I wish I had a dog to pet right now. Aw, I guess everybody could use a dog to pet. All right then, so what else is going on around here? I don't think there's too much more, but glad that I found another GG log. Those are really important to have. They add so much to the story and stuff. So I think I've been over there, I'm pretty sure, but we'll go and check it out and be extra sure. Okay, so we're finally back home. I'm happy that we were able to get that stuff done. I think for right now, I'm just gonna cash in a lot of this stuff, then we'll sort of focus on everything else. Go, and all of that. So we're doing pretty good here. As you can see, we got 3 of these strange diamonds, which is good. We need a lot more wild honey, but that's where I'm gonna be going later today so that we can actually get some of the other things too. So overall, we're working on a lot here. I wanna make sure that everybody is well fed before we head out again, because it looks like there are at least a couple people who could, use some extra food. So I definitely wanna work on that really quickly, but then we'll be back out and about, hopefully getting some more stuff done. So one thing I noticed as I'm looking through the cave here is that I've been finding GG logs everywhere else, and I never actually, I guess I can't get on top of that, but I've never actually found a GG log until I looked up for a moment and there it was. So let's actually get up on top of these mushrooms really quickly and try to find that GG log. I don't know where it went. I think it was right around, oh, there it is. Yeah, I've never done this one, so I guess I did miss out on one of them. And that does remind me that there is still an extra plot we need to unlock, and I might as well do that too, because when else am I going to do it? And I know I could get extra food and extra slime stuff from there, but I don't really need it at the moment. I think it's just gonna be extra busy work. But yeah, we have the research drone here. Oh, mushrooms, my first love. I still remember the day Mom told me that they aren't actually plants. I couldn't believe it. After I got that field guide, I would always sneak into the forest with Grandma's old suitcase and collect as many as I could. When she found out, Mom was so upset, but I think she was more upset about Grandma's suitcase than anything else. I didn't know it was special to her. Aw, I love this backstory we're learning about this character, just different memories that they have. See, I'm almost positive, yeah, we found the GG log for this area and for this area, so we're just looking for it once we unlock that one. So I'll do that in a little bit, but there we go. Everybody's been checked on. Everybody has sufficient food once I put these where they're supposed to be, so that'll be good. See, we just need to fill you up a little bit. And then do the same thing with the tabby ones. And then we should be good to go, so that'll be great. Yep, no, got that set up a little bit. Yeah, it definitely takes some work to, get everything done. But since you guys have seen it so many times, I don't feel like the need to include it for each episode at this point. Oh, and there's a message too. Oh, so we got something from Victor. Hello, Beatrix. I hope it's not too presumptuous, but I got you this. I hope you like it. Usually, I use an algorithm to identify appropriate gifts, but in this instance, I just sort of winged it. I agree. The spontaneity scares me too. The pink teleporter, whoa, okay. So we're finding more teleporters and things, more than I've been able to actually create and manage. So let's see what we have right now, opposed to what we can use to create. So first off, are there any upgrades I can make at the moment? It looks like I could improve the jetpack, but I would need 10 wild honey, which is exactly where we're headed. It looks like I am starting to run a little low on radiant ore. We'll have enough for this one, but if I can find some more along the way, that would be great. Any other upgrades waiting for us right now? Not at the moment, but hopefully soon. In the meantime, there's a lot more of this stuff I definitely need to make. But it looks like for a lot of it, I do have the materials, so that's good. I definitely want to sort of check all that kind of stuff out as much as I can. But we could make more portals, right? Oh no, okay. Yeah, so the ones I've already made, I can't make multiples of. But the Ember Valley portal was a little interesting, because I think how this works, right? Because this will just bring you home from wherever you put it, but this will bring you straight to Ember Valley. For this one, we need strange diamonds, we need crystal plorts, primordial oil, radiant ore, and boom plort. So we have that one, but hopefully we can pop the flutter Gordo and also get that one for Starlight Strand. That would be perfect. So lots of things like that to sort of figure out and work on. And then the pink teleporter, which Yeah, this one's a back and forth. Okay, yeah, this is what Victor just sent me. A set of 2 teleports that allow for travel between 2 locations that you're choosing. So this one is super duper useful. The problem with this one is it needs more jellystone than we currently have. Interesting that that's like the first material we run into, and it feels like we're constantly out of it. But a lot of stuff requires strange diamonds, it seems. And I don't have a ton of it, because this requires 1, this requires 2, and presumably we'll need another one if we get the Starlight Strand portal. So I think just getting that stuff figured out for now would be important, but besides that, yeah, just like different upgrades here, which this one didn't require a diamond, so that's nice. So I think we'll make some of that stuff when we get home, but for right now, what I wanna do is open up that final area, just because we haven't done that yet. Let's open up that final area, then we'll go to Starlight Strand, try to collect some more of the nectar so that hopefully we can eventually pop that flutter Gordo. I think we'll be able to do that in today's episode if we really grind at it, but it just takes a lot of time and effort. But for right now, we're almost over here. I just need to run down this way and check this one out. So what is this? This is the Tidepools, a coastal sanctuary for coral life forms and seaweed. This expansion to the conservatory is guaranteed to fill your shoes with sand. So let's buy this one for 3,500. Obviously we have almost 100,000, so not really too much of a problem for us. And we'll have to come back during the day to really take this in, but look at this. I can see the GG log up there. There is 5 more spots to, grow things on, and also a little place to grab some brine. Might as well. Yeah, 3 more of it, that's always good. Be nice to find some sea sand around here too, but yeah, things are looking good around here, definitely. Oh, now it's morning time, so that's good. So obviously this one's a lot more water focused. We could just put water slimes in these pools too, and they'll just stay there. That'd be a nice sort of free way to earn them up too. So good to keep in mind. Obviously I don't really need too much more. That's where it's like, yes, I could get more slimes here, get more things set up. The problem is eventually that just creates more work where I'm just sort of running around, and I don't really need the materials at the moment, so I'm going to save it for when we need it. But we have another GG log. I used to be afraid of the water. It felt like it was endless and would just swallow you up. I was only ever willing to dip my feet in the shallows where I could see the bottom, see the extent of it. And now, what would you even call what I plunged into? Water so deep, so endless that I may never see the surface again. I'm feeling sorry for myself again. I should get back to work. So there is another GG log. I wish that there was a way to track the GG logs, because as far as I can tell, there isn't. Like there's not even there's not even some kind of record of the ones we have found. At least not from there. It doesn't look like it. So I don't know how I'll know if I have found them all, besides maybe just looking up a list of all the ones that might be available. But we're not gonna worry about it too much for right now. I just wanna head home so that we can head to the Starlight Strand and get some stuff done there too. All right then, so here we are at the Starlight Strand. I used the little shortcut we unlocked in the last episode. Obviously there's gonna be a lot of flutter ports running around here, so that means that their food should be around here as well. But that stuff doesn't pop up until the nighttime. So in the meantime, if I can find some more buzzwax and honey, that's the combo I'm really searching for. I mean, more honey than buzzwax, but unfortunately that's the more rare of the two, and there's always so many tars around here. I'm guessing just because of all the different slimes popping around and having a good time, they just make tars very easily. But I can clean them up, no problem. It feels a little futile at times, because of course they're always gonna pop back up, but there we go, I think I got some of them. I need to grab some more water soon, but for right now we'll focus on the buzzwax. And it seems to be sort of random, right? Like, sometimes the buzzwax will pop up where the honey has shown up and vice versa. Buzzwax is significantly more common. Ooh, have I been over here? I guess so, I'm not seeing any kind of pod or anything. Okay, I'm just trying to find pods where we can, because this area has a lot more left. We need to find 13 more pods. And obviously if we can bust open that flutter Gordo, that'll be a huge step forward. But for right now, okay, so launch some water over this way. I might have to grab some more water. Okay, I didn't mean the puddle ports, but might just launch those back over for now and deal with you guys. Ooh, there's so many of them, so many. Got it, cool. But they just spread everywhere so quickly. It gets to be a problem, but we got that figured out. I'll take a couple more things over here. Ooh. Nope, that's still more buzzwax. Why is the honey so hard to find? And I need so much of it too. That's the daunting thing. It just seems like buzzwax, or honey and nectar are the two things that are the biggest pain to find. So hopefully we can stumble across some more of them, but I think I just gotta keep chipping away at it. In the meantime though, whatever I do have, luckily I set up this super easy, okay, maybe mildly easy place to drop them off. If I could actually get up here, there you go. So I can just plop those in like that, same thing with the jellystone I picked up along the way and the deep brine. Oh, that's honey. So definitely grab that. That should be 2 more pieces of it, which doesn't sound like much, and it really isn't a ton, but it's, a huge step forward considering how difficult it is for us to find them sometimes. But that's where it showed up last time too, so maybe there are some places it will recurringly show up. But yeah, the only difference you can really tell is that they have a darker line to them. And it's a very difficult thing to notice, but there's another one up here, okay, 2 more, right? Yep, 2 more for us. We're up to 4, that's always good. Even more buzzwax too. And I don't see anything else. We need to wait for it to fall to nighttime for the Starlight Strand to find more of the nectar, but then I'll be sort of scouring all over the place all over again. So in the meantime, it's just hunting for honey, defeating tars. There's a lot of those guys to deal with, right? So, oh gosh, and some hungry slimes too. Oh, here's another golden slime. I'm gonna try to feed that one then. Oh no, I missed it. Here you go. There we go. That worked, it flew away. So let me grab that golden plort, and I think it's gone now. So there we go, another golden slime. That's cool to find. Was able to spot it and do something about it before it got away, so that's always good. But yeah, golden plort for us. I'll gladly take that one. Okay, so I think I just saw another door that needed a hunter plort, so I just grabbed one. And was it right up here? It was, so there you go. What will this door lead to? Probably somewhere we've already been. That's been most of my experiences with the doors, but you never know. I think so. This does look familiar. Yeah, okay, we just got here previously by popping a Gordo, which makes some of the Gordos feel a little redundant. If I could just get to them in other ways. And look at that, it's plenty more hunters looking for more food. We're just going to grab some of this, no, not you. I mean, I guess I'll keep the slimes for now. I might toss them at some point, but I got a couple more of the radiant ore, which is good. Always need more of that. But I think for the most part, I'm just still waiting around for daytime, or for nighttime, hoping we stumble across a couple of extra honey, but haven't found too much just yet. Ooh, I did find some more honey down this way, so I'm going to release these 2 hunter slimes and grab this. So this is the first little bit I found in a while. I already had the honey, whoops, okay. Didn't need to do that then. I've only found the honey in the pink area. I found the buzzwax just about everywhere, but the honey specifically, I've only found in pink areas. I do wanna get over to that, and I think I could do that. I'm a little scared. Oh, we can make it, no problem. Getting more silky sand is always a treat. We're up to 10 of them. And it's starting to get a little bit later, so this is where I might wanna position myself back over where we were, because I know that there's a lot to find there, so. Ooh, and some more over this way. It really is starting to pop up more often, which I appreciate. Was that 3 more of them? It might have been, hard to tell. But yeah, let's go straight down this way. I'll avoid some of these angry hunter slimes if I can. And let's see, I think, yeah, I've already found that one. You can tell because it's not dripping. And I'm just trying to get out there as soon as I can, make the most of the nighttime so that we can get whatever nectar we could possibly find. Remember, we gotta look out for those different plants, but I don't see any at the moment. So I'll jump over to this, and I'll jump over to this one. But it's nighttime, so they should start producing soon. And if I just see any nectar hanging around, I just gotta scoop it up real quick before anybody eats it. But I don't know if I'll find too many of it over here. These mushrooms always fool me, because they sort of do glow in the same way. But yeah, just sort of, there are some spots where they regularly pop up that we just need to take advantage of. So I'm not quite there yet. But right around here, I think there's a couple of them. And while we're over here, just in case, I need to, let's drop off our honey and our buzzwax and our other stuff. Oh, and there's more honey waiting for us. Awesome, so I'm so glad this restored. It's just one of them. Maybe I just didn't get that before. Maybe that was already waiting for me. Okay, so what am I seeing around here? I'm seeing more honey, more wild honey just waiting there, okay. Didn't do a very good job with that, but I'm not seeing any nectar. Sometimes nectar pops up around here, not up this way. You can see there's a plant right over there. I really hope you didn't already grab it, but you're looking like you did. I'll try to get rid of some of the tar, but Not really too much of my issue. There's a lot of ringtail tonight. That's cool. I don't need too much of it, but good to know it's there, I guess. But what I really need, what I really need is nectar, and I haven't seen any just yet. Sometimes there's some over there, so let's let our jetpack restore. Oh, there's some. I see it, I see it. You can see it does have like a faint glow to it. You just gotta be on the lookout for. Do I see any more over here? Because it definitely blends in a little bit. That's just a port, okay. See, well, let's get back up here. I got 1 nectar. I need so many more. Because I think I would need, what was it, 25 or 20 of them? Something around there. I don't know how much I've already given them. I think about 12. Okay, oh, here's another. So up to 3 of them. Can you get out of here? Oh, you guys, get out of here. Jeez, all right then, so 3 of them down. Let's try to find some more. Let's get also the buzzwax, because you know, why not, why not? Buzzwax is still good to have, even if it's not honey. But our honey collection is growing, which is great, but I know that there's more to find. Wherever we can find that flower, there's a chance we can find some. So, what about up around here? If there was one, I think it was already found, unless that's it. No, that's just a little, I don't know what that was. Weird. Maybe it was like a rotted one that was sitting there for too long. So we only have so much time during the night. Just trying to make the absolute most of it, but I'm not very good at finding them so far. I don't know if they're supposed to be this difficult to sort of discover. I wish it was sort of a more steady way to discover them, but so far this seems to be, aha, our best bet. So keep looking out for those flowers and just hope that they don't steal them from me. Oh, here's one more. I know it's not a ton, but it's something. I need to refill on water too, because those tars just pop up so often in this area. But up there, I feel like there's gotta be some. I see the flower up there, but that one definitely would have rolled off and probably, knowing my luck, just rolled right into the mouth of a happy little flutter slime. Obviously, they always spawn where the flutter slimes spawn. That just makes it much harder to actually get what we're looking for. But I'm up to 5 of them. It's not a ton, but it's a decent haul, considering how difficult it can be to just come across them. Don't fall off into the water, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Let's stay away from there. There's one there, but you can see I don't see anything on the ground, so chances are it got eaten, especially judging by all the tar slimes. Can you get out of here? I'm not here for you, I'm here for this. There we go. Grab some of that and then start blasting these guys, because I'm sick of it. Oh, is that it? No, that's a port. The ports are so shiny, it's hard to sort of discern what's what sometimes. There we go. It's just, you deal with one tar, another one pops up, it never ends, it never ends. So, I'll look around until the nighttime is over. Just might as well make the absolute most out of my time. And then we'll cash in whatever we have with the flutter Gordo, just in hopes that we find, or we make it a little bit bigger. I don't think it's gonna explode from it. I do see some honey over there that I'll definitely get. It's always a scary jump, but I think I can make it. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, I better make this. I better make this, I better make this. Oh yeah, we're fine. We have plenty left over. So I'll grab that extra honey, break that pot open. There's definitely not gonna be nectar in here. So I think we're good to turn back around. And ooh, I missed a bit, so that's good that I turned around. And there's some more honey. So I'll wait for my jetpack to restore. And we'll just flutter on over to this side. And then just do the same thing again. I've already gotten it, oh, come on. Well, that was a bit deflating, right? So I don't know what else I'm going to find around here. I think that's gonna be about it when it comes to all the nectar. So 5 of it for one night isn't a ton, but it shows you why you really have to show up and grind for it. I'm sure that some of my slimes might need some restores on their food soon, so I might focus on that. But for right now, we have a decent collection of stuff. I need to cash this stuff in, feed the Gordo as much as I can, and then we'll sort of get to wherever we can go from there. But oh, another pod, perfect. What do we have in this one? This is gonna be a root tangle. Often mistaken for tree trunks, these are actually roots. Some trees can grow to massive scales. Very cool. So, good to see that. Always happy to find another pod. But yeah, I'm not really going exactly the way I wanted to. So I have to sort of find out where I'm headed. If this one's locked from the outside, I got that pod. Maybe there's more over here. Not really. It looks like I'm supposed to fall in from there, but I actually don't know where that is. I wonder if I could land on that part of it and then jump up. We're gonna try really quickly before we go anywhere else, just to make extra sure. Oh yeah, I can't make that jump, unfortunately. Okay, we'll find another way out. Ooh, I don't know if I've ever been down there. Before I do, I don't wanna risk falling, but it looked like there was a cave down that way. So let's figure out a couple of things. We're gonna fly back up here, if I can. Oh gosh, I really should have put this in a better spot, shouldn't I have? Okay, so can I jump up here like that? No, you really need the jetpack. That's such a weird jump. Just give me an extra step. The controls are so floaty sometimes. I really struggle with it. So hold on, get back up here, jetpack jump up. There we go. And just get that honey in there. Same thing with the buzzwax and the radiant ore. Okay, so you know, it's not a ton. Oh, actually, hold on. I do have one more right there. Any more in this area? So that shows that they're still producing over the course of the night. So here's 6 more for you. It's not enough to pop you, but you're getting bigger and bigger. So that's exciting. I'll take another run through in a moment. But in the meantime, like I said, I don't think I've been to that little spot. So I'd love to go check it out. Right there. So we just have to, the thing I'm a little afraid of is, how do we get back up? I'm not quite sure. But there's certainly a cave under here. Whoa. Can break that open. And I don't think I can squeeze in there. So maybe, oh, maybe this is what the Gordo leads to? I don't know what this is, but it seems sort of spooky. Okay, we're gonna head out of there. Yeah, how do we get out? I guess just from this way. There's gotta be another way into that, and I think it might be the Gordo. So yeah, that's a good lead to have. All right then, so back to looking for some more nectar then. There has to have been some more that have popped up in the meantime, right? I can only hope. Okay, so unfortunately I could not find any more nectar, but that was still a pretty productive night. We gave the flutter slime 6 more of the nectar. I think we'll just come across them again the next night and see how things go, but I'm heading home with what I have right now because we definitely have enough to maybe create a couple of things. So I definitely wanna get that done, and I'm determined to get that Gordo slime popped in this episode. So we'll keep chipping away at that for sure. And if I can find any jelly slimes on my way back home, or jelly stones, that'd be good too. So I'll be looking around and hopefully we'll stumble across a thing or two, but you never know. You never know in this game. I feel like sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't. Yeah, I think overall we've been doing pretty good in today's episode, even though a lot of the stuff we're trying to do now is just sort of difficult to accomplish and just sort of grindy. You know, we're putting the work in and we're getting somewhere, so that's always nice. So yeah, I just need to tend to the farms and such and make sure that everybody has their food well stocked up so that we can go out once more. All right, so since we do have our second golden port, I feel like this one we'll store in here just in case we need it. That way we'll have one in there, one in here, and then we'll sell one just to get the full experience with golden ports once we get that final one that we're looking for. I'll also put in this radiant ore. I'm still, of course, working on making sure everybody is happy, but then after that, we'll check out to see if we can't make any gear. Besides that, we're going to go back out and hopefully find even more nectar, because I just need a little bit more. And I'm about to hit 100,000. I need a little bit more money. So let's go ahead and grab some more of this. And I should just pass 100K. That is amazing. That is a huge accomplishment to have. Definitely probably a good signifier that we have a super productive ranch going on. So that's always nice. I'll grab another 40 of these too, just to really stock up. But yeah, I really don't know what we're gonna do with all this money. It's definitely more than I think we need to really craft anything at this point. But there we go, 100,000, and I'm sure we'll keep getting higher and higher as we keep ranching and stuff. And I keep up with all the different ranches that we have, but so far, you know, we're doing a great job, so I'm happy to see that. Still filling everybody else's food up, just to make sure that none of this, because you know, if I don't do it, even if they have plenty of food, it's gonna start wilting away, and that just feels like a waste of resources. So I'm trying my best to make sure everybody has everything properly stocked. Okay, so nighttime is upon us. I just need to feed a couple more, and I think that there might be another message for us. I'm guessing this is just gonna be some extra stuff, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, Mochi Miles says something. Hey B, I got you a gift because, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you like it, or don't, whatever. It is some ash blooms, very cool. I feel like we've gotten ash blooms already, but you know, the more the merrier, I suppose. So yeah, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I wanna go down here, because we should have enough honey now, I think, to create our next jetpack improvement? Yeah, we do. So we have 14 out of the 10 honey we needed. I also got a good boost in radiant ore. So this enhances the jetpack thrusters that consume 20% less energy, but produce double the fun. So let's upgrade that one just like that. Very cool. So now we have an even more effective jetpack. That is great to see. So we're definitely making some huge strides with that. Now we need to run all the way back to Starlight Strand so that we can hopefully get some more nectar. And I gotta be quick about it because the night is already moving on. So far I've had just about no luck finding nectar so far, but I am spotting some, of course, recurring honey. I definitely still need to grab that kind of stuff. Even though I've made the jetpack boots now, there's gonna be more popping up. I hear, oh hey, it's a lucky slime. I wish I had food for you right now. I don't, so you know, I'm just gonna leave you be. It's only gonna give me some money that I don't really need too much of, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, no nectar up here. It's so bizarre, it's so hard to find any. I don't know, that's been my least favorite part of this game so far, is just hunting for the nectar. It just feels so hopeless sometimes. But there's gotta be more around waiting. Hopefully I can get better at spotting it. Ooh, so I do see one up here. You can see it's actually still in the tree, or the bulb. That's good to see that sometimes you can just find them that way. I see another one like that, so might just have to take it out for now myself. There we go, so that's good to know. I didn't realize that they would pop up like that. That's the first time I'm seeing it like that. Like I see another one up here. So there's 3 of them, so you know what, let me keep an eye on the actual flower for a bit and make sure, like that one doesn't have any, but I don't see any on the floor. But I guess they sometimes will produce that way, and that's some really good knowledge to have. I just, need to find another, just like that. So I'm up to 4 of them now. Okay, this is starting to turn around. Here's our 5th one. Okay, so at first I was pretty disappointed because I hadn't found any of them, but now I'm finding a huge chunk of them. So let's also get this one. Perfect, don't fall in the water. That would be the most heartbreaking thing right now. So let's be careful, but I do see another one way out this way. Got it, that is going to be 7 of them now. Okay, things are going great. I'll grab this pot just for fun. Get some extra money out of it. Whoa, 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 hold on, don't fall. And I see another one waiting for us right over here. Got it. This is actually going great now. This is my first time seeing them all grow in the flower itself. So I'm definitely just taking whatever I can. If we can get up to 10 of them, that's gonna put us in a really good spot to actually pop that Gordo. So I see another one. And I've gotten pretty familiar with where most of these are. So if I could just sort of follow that path around again, maybe I'll find a couple more, but let's keep things up here. I do see them growing in. So that's good to know. If you wait around long enough, they'll just start growing in the bud itself. I don't see any over that way. So let's get over there before they actually sort of hatch or whatever. Wait, there's another one. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Gotta wait for it to restore, but then we'll jump up there. There's another one waiting for us over here too. Got it. So this is becoming a really good haul. It's just about memorizing where the flowers are and getting to them before they actually bloom. That's the word, not hatch. Hatching is for eggs, not for flowers. All right, I'll get to this one then. Luckily, our vacuum range is super huge. It's always larger than I expect it to be. So I got that one. I don't see any over there, so just had to wait it out a little bit throughout the night. I'll grab this one. We're up to 13 of them. This really might be enough for us just to go and pop the Gordo. So once I get this one, I might just go turn and try to figure that out. All right, we're up to 14 of them, and I see one more at the least waiting for us, but then we should be good. So maybe I guess around the second half of the night is a good time just to sort of check to see if they're ready to give their goods. Okay, so yeah, I don't see any more around here. I think we've really gotten the majority of them, which is 15. That is a huge haul. So I want to fly right up here and just get straight back over there as soon as I can. I'll definitely be looking out for a little bit more, but I don't see any others at the moment, really. All right, I'm finally back up here. No, look, there's another one. So we're up to 16 of them. That really might be enough. Come on, there it is. We didn't even need nearly that many, but I'll gladly take them. Wow, so what's gonna be down here? I'm so curious. I thought it would open up this thing, but I guess it doesn't. Whoa. Would you look at this? This whole area is so deep. Try to be careful as I head down not to miss anything. But I'm pretty sure this is what we saw earlier in today's episode. So many flutter slimes. And look, yeah, it is. So there's a pod waiting for us. Oh no, that's a shortcut. Yeah, this is where we were before. That is so neat. So now we'll be able to get in some other way if we needed to, even though that feels like a less convenient way. Little shortcuts like that sort of confuse me in this game, but they're there, so you know, it's glad to have it. Is there anything to really get around here though? It looks like we got some radiant ore. I hear some chickens. Lots of different slimes, but a GG log. Whoa, look at this place. This is like another excavation area. The breach is so much smaller now. It fills me with hope. I remember when I first found it, I just walked right into the labyrinth and began exploring its endless gray halls, not even understanding what was really happening. But it's not so easy this time. Whatever I do, I need to shut the door tight behind me. I can't let it all happen again after coming this far. So I think they're talking about the big glowy thing. All right, well, let's open up this pod that's been waiting for us. This one only has one, the boom one had two, but I'll look around to make sure. The Starlight Strand Portal, a teleporter that hacks the ancient warp network on Rainbow Island, allowing a one-way travel to Starlight Strand. So that's good to see. I really hope there is another one around because I would like to find, oh, here's some radiant ore, because I need to find another diamond. That's another big thing I need to find. And the other one gave us one to just sort of make that easier. So it'd be nice to have that here, but I don't think there is, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. By the way, that's 13 out of 24 pods for the Starlight Strands. We still need to find 11 more throughout this whole area. So we still have a lot of work cut out for us, but that is every Gordo popped in the Starlight Strands, so that's great. I'm sort of starting to realize that this exit is here because you can't get back up from there. Okay, so yeah, that's something. I'm glad we were able to explore through it and figure all that out. That was amazing. So I feel like a lot of the core secrets to the game, at least for right now, have been found. We found all the Gordos, popped them all. Now we just need to sort of find the rest of whatever GG logs we might be missing. All the pods, of course, create all the gadgets and gear and anything else we've gotten blueprints for. There's still a lot more left to do in the game, but we're definitely getting closer and closer to the end, at least for now, until they update the game a bit more. So that is pretty exciting. Just gonna stash away what I can with all this, and you can see things aren't looking so bad. I'm definitely happy with how things have unfolded. For right now, is there anything extra I can grab around here? I'm still so curious about this. I feel like, you can walk up to it and be blinded by it, but, oh, now I'm stuck. I can't see. Oh my gosh, whoa, that was a lot. But it didn't do anything, So what is this? How will this open up? I hope it does at some point. That'd be a cool update, but we'll have to wait and see for sure. For right now though, I think we're good to head back home and see if there's anything else we wanna do before we wrap up today's episode. Okay, so we're finally back home. Everybody looks like they're doing quite well for right now. That's why, it's worth the well-stock things before we leave, but gonna, stash some of that into here. And did I already have some nectar waiting for me that I forgot about? I did, that's so silly. That's fine because we learned a lot about how the nectar is produced, so yeah, I can't believe I forgot about that. Either way, it was still good to get because we might need that eventually anyways. The game gets updated and there's something else that needs nectar, but for right now, let's take a look at our final message here, and it's from Mochi again. Hey B, I have something for you to try, and to be honest, if it works, I'm going to be super creeped out. I've created a blueprint of a key, a special archive key for the drones you've been finding. If any archival data exists in them, this should be a way to access it. The drone archive key. I say should because I actually have no idea. But if those drones are from the pages of my own journals, well, this key is how I would access their drives, if I ever build anything like them. I know this hardly makes sense, but I need you to try it. If it works and an archive exists and it somehow allows you to understand what's happening on that island more than you do now, well, I'm happy to have been able to help you. I kinda owe you one still, right? Ugh, I didn't say that. Just make the stupid key and don't tell me yet if it works or not. Because if it does, I really don't think I'm ready to deal with knowing that. Later, Tater, and good luck. So, if it really is them, that would mean that there has to be some kind of weird time travel or alternate reality or something. So that has me so curious. How would we create such a thing? What do we need? Oh, it's right here. So to make this, the drone archive key, we have everything but some jellystone, but I think we're just about all out of time for today's episode. We've done a great job creating a bunch of stuff, and I think we're gonna be crafting and focusing on a lot of crafting to figure out that drone archive key in the next episode. But for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Slime Rancher 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.